Your grandfather clock is striking 12 times, a heavy slow rhythm like funeral chimes. The city is sleeping, the world is at peace, but for this restless heart there is no relief. I'm looking at the ceiling, trapped in the dark, a bird in a cage that has lost its spark. You were the wind that carried me high. We built a kingdom up in the sky, but you pulled the air right out from my chest and left me to fall from my beautifulness. Now I've got broken wings at midnight, crashing to the ground, screaming your name, but there's no one around. Trying to fly on a promise that broke, watching my sky turn to ashes and smoke. How do I heal when the dark is so deep? How do I fly when I'm too broken and weak? Just a wounded bird in the fading moonlight, with broken wings at midnight. The feathers are scattered all over the floor, right by the ghost of our slam bedroom door. I try to stand up, but the gravity hurts. My throat is so dry, I can't find the words. You cleared my horizons, you took all my grace and left me down here in this hollowed out space. The stars up above are so cold and so bright, mocking the girl who has lost her flight. You pulled the air right out from my chest and left me to fall from my beautifulness. Now I've got broken wings at midnight, crashing to the ground, screaming your name, but there's no one around. Trying to fly on a promise that broke, watching my sky turn to ashes and smoke. How do I heal when the dark is so deep? How do I fly when I'm too broken and weak? Just a wounded bird in the fading moonlight, with broken wings at midnight. Did you mean to break me so I couldn't leave? Did you mean to trap me in the web that you weave? Look at me now, I'm a bird on the floor. I can't even find where the open skies are anymore. Crashing to the ground, screaming your name, but there's no one around. Trying to fly on a promise that broke, watching my sky turn to ashes and smoke. How do I heal when the dark is so deep? How do I fly when I'm too broken and weak? Just a wounded bird in the fading moonlight, with broken wings at midnight. Midnight passes, the shadows grow long. The bird in the dark has forgotten her song. Broken wings at midnight. chasing your shadow. I see you on the corner of 5th and Grand. Turn my collar to the wind, try to catch your hand, but the light changes green and you dissolve in the crowd. Just another trick of the mind. I'm not allowed, I'm running red lights, trying to close the gap, following a ghost map that you left in my lap. Street lamps are flickering, waking up the town. I'm hunting for a phantom that can never be found. The faster I run, the further you get, caught in the trap of a beautiful regret. And I'm just chasing your shadow through the midnight rain, running on the fuel of a hopeless pain. Every turn I take leads to an empty street, listening for the echo of your missing heartbeat. You're a step ahead, fading into black and white, while I'm still burning for you in the neon light. Yeah, I'm just chasing your shadow. Yeah, I'm just chasing your shadow. I heard you laugh in a crowded bar, saw the shape of your head in a passing car. I'm collecting these pieces, these tricks of the eye, building a version of you that didn't say goodbye. It's an exhausting game, playing solitaire with a ghost, reaching for the person that I miss the most. The city is a mirror reflecting what is gone, 1,000 false alarms before the break of dawn. The faster I run, the further you get, caught in the trap of a beautiful regret. And I'm just chasing your shadow through the midnight rain, running on the fuel of a hopeless pain. Every turn I take leads to an empty street, listening for the echo of your missing heartbeat. You're a step ahead, fading into black and white, while I'm still burning for you in the neon light. Yeah, I'm just chasing your shadow. Are you doing this on purpose, running through my mind, or is this just the wreckage that you left behind? Stop running, stop waiting, just let me catch my breath. This memory of us is loving me to death. Because I'm chasing your shadow through the midnight rain, running on the fuel of a hopeless pain. Every turn I take leads to an empty street, listening for the echo of your missing heartbeat. You're a step ahead, fading into black and white, while I'm still burning for you in the neon light. Yeah, I'm just chasing your shadow. The sun starts to rise, the shadows all disappear. The street is completely bare, and you are never here. Just chasing your shadow, fading out into the light. The kettle is singing to an empty room. The shadow of your favorite chair is draped in gloom. I still buy the coffee that you used to like, hoping my habits could bring back the night. Before you walked out, before the cold settled in, before I had to learn where we end and I begin. clock on the wall is ticking too loud. I'm lost in the quietest part of the crowd. Every corner of this house has a story to tell, and I'm still trapped under your spell. But now it's just echoes, echoes of your goodbye, ringing through the hallways where we used to fly. A ghost in the silence, a tear that won't dry. Every memory's a whisper asking me why. I'm left with the shadow, the smoke, and the sigh, and the endless cruel echoes of your goodbye. I found your old notebook by the side of the bed, full of the beautiful things that you never said. The dust is collecting on the plans that we made. Funny how fast the brightest colors can fade. I still check my phone like you're going to call, just to stare at a screen that says nothing at all. The wind at the window is calling your name, and I am a fire that's dying in the rain. Every corner of this house has a story to tell, and I'm still trapped under your spell. But now it's just echoes, echoes of your goodbye, ringing through the hallways where we used to fly. A ghost in the silence, a tear that won't dry. Every memory's a whisper asking me why. I'm left with the shadow, the smoke, and the sigh, and the endless cool echoes of your goodbye. Did it break you to leave, or was it easy to do? Because I'm still in pieces trying to unlove you. You took all the music, you left me the noise. Now I'm screaming your name, but I've lost my voice. All is just echoes, echoes of your goodbye, ringing through the hallways where we used to fly. A ghost in the silence, a tear that won't dry. Every memory's a whisper asking me why. I'm left with the shadow, the smoke, and the sigh. Yeah, I'm left with the echoes. The kettle stops singing, the room goes completely still. I listen for your footsteps, but I know they never will. Just the echoes of your goodbye. There was no shouting, no breaking of the glass, no final courtroom drama to litigate the past. Just a slow cold settling of the dust on the floor, and the shifting of the weight against the bedroom door. We sat across the table, passing the salt, both of us knowing, but neither finding fault. No storm in the distance, no sudden lightning strike. gradual fading of the things we used to like. We didn't run out of words, we just ran out of care, staring at the space where the magic used to work. Oh, love died quietly. It didn't make a sound. It didn't leave a single trace for anyone to find. No sirens in the street, no tears in the eye, just a gentle, devastating whisper of goodbye. We didn't burn it down, we just let it freeze. And now we're standing in the wreckage, brought down to our knees. Yeah, love died quietly. I watched you fold your clothes and pack them away in the middle of an ordinary Tuesday afternoon. Gray, you didn't look angry, you just looked tired, like a candle that had burned down the last of its wire. We even shared a hug right before you had to go. The coldest kind of comfort that a heart can never know. No slamming of the door, no screaming at the sky, just a heavy, hollow question with a simple reply. We didn't run out of words, we just ran out of care, staring at the space where the magic used to are. Oh, love died quietly. It didn't make a sound. It didn't leave a single trace for anyone to find. No sirens in the street, no tears in the eye, just a gentle, devastating whisper of goodbye. We didn't burn it down, we just let it freeze. Now we're standing in the wreckage, brought down to our knees. Yeah, love died quietly. Oh, sometimes the loudest endings are the easiest to bear, because the anger gives you something you can wear. But the silence is a shadow that I can't outrun. The quiet is surrender of everything we've done, because love died quietly. It didn't make a sound, it didn't leave a single trace for anyone to find. No sirens in the street, no tears in the eye, just a gentle, devastating whisper of goodbye. We didn't burn it down, we just let it freeze. Now I'm standing in the wreckage, brought down to my knees. Yeah, love died quietly. The house is still, the air is cold, the saddest story that was ever told. No bang, no fire, love died quietly. Rain on my empty heart. The sky turned gray around 3 o'clock. I sat on the porch and watched the traffic stop. The first drop hit like a cold mistake, right on the surface of this hollow ache. Everyone's running, trying to find some cover, while I'm just standing here missing my lover. The clouds are heavy, sagging in the air. They look the way I feel, but they don't care. They get to pour it out, they get to let it go, while I'm just freezing in the afterglow. And it's just rain on my empty heart, washing away what we tore apart. old flannel shirt is still on the line, drenched and heavy, losing your sight. The scent of your skin is washing away into the mud of this miserable day. I could go inside, I could lock the door, but there's nothing in there worth saving anymore. Because the house is too quiet, the kitchen's too clean. It's a museum of a life that we'll never see. The sky gets to cry, it gets to let it go, while I'm just freezing in the afterglow. And it's just rain on my empty heart, washing away what we tore apart. Letting the cold soak deep in my skin to numb the places where you used to fit in. All the thunder is screaming, the sky's falling down, and I'm just a ghost drowning here in this town with nothing but rain on my empty heart. Let it wash over my eyes so you can't see me cry. Let it flood every bridge that you burn with goodbye. Storm, carry me, storm, break me in two, because I don't know how to survive without you. It's just rain on my empty heart, washing away what we tore apart. Let it soak deep, let it freeze in my skin to burn out the places where you used to fit in. The thunder is screaming, the sky's falling down, and I'm just a ghost drowning here in this town with nothing but rain on my empty heart. Storm starts to pass, the pavement is slick, the water runs clear, but the emptiness sticks. Just rain on my empty heart. She puts on the makeup like armor for the day, painting over the bruises that words left behind. She fixes her hair in a perfectly practiced way, hiding the storm that is raging in her mind. Out in the sunlight, she plays her part so well. Nobody notices the prison of her mind. And she says she's fine to everyone she meets, walking like a ghost down these crowded streets. But if you look closely past the masquerade, you'll see a masterpiece beginning to fade. Because she smiled through the pain, she laughed through the tears, holding up a world that's been crashing down for years. A beautiful lie, a heartbreaking grace, written in the lines of a beautiful face. She's burning alive, but she's dancing in the rain. Oh, nobody knew how she smiled through the pain. The table is set, but she's sitting all alone, staring at the echoes of a love that turned to stone. but she keeps it together when the world is looking in, sweeping up the pieces of where we should have been. And she tells herself that she can make it through, spending every second trying to unlove you. But the mirror doesn't lie when the curtains finally fall. She's a shadow of a girl standing up against the wall, because she smiled through the pain, she laughed through the tears, holding up a world that's been crashing down for years. A beautiful lie, a heartbreaking grace, written in the lines of a beautiful face. She's burning alive, but she's dancing in the rain. Oh, nobody knew how she smiled through the pain. How long can a heart keep pretending it's whole? How many secrets can you bury in your soul before the glass shatters, before the mask breaks? Look at the wreckage that your silence makes. Yeah, she smiled through the pain, she laughed through the tears, holding up a world that's been crashing down for years. A beautiful lie, a heartbreaking grace, written in the lines of a beautiful fate. She's burning alive, but she's dancing in the rain. Oh, nobody knew, no, nobody knew how she smiled through the pain. The lights go down, the smile slips away. Just a girl in the dark, with nothing left to say. She smiled through the pain. The neon sign across the street was flickering blue, casting long and crooked shadows all over you. You kept your jacket zipped up tight against the chill, while the world outside our window suddenly stood still. You didn't yell, you didn't even raise your voice. You just looked at me like you had no other choice. And the taillights of the passing cars were bleeding through the window pane. You didn't even say goodbye, you just stepped into the rain. Oh, the night you let me go, the stars refused to shine, the clock stopped ticking on the wall, freezing you and I watched your taillights fade away into the dark. You stayed, leaving me to carry all this heavy, broken weight. The exact minute that my whole world broke into was the quiet, frozen second that I lost you. Yeah, the night you let me go. I stood there by the open door for way too long, listening to the silence where your laughter used to belong. The keys were sitting on the counter by your ring. It's crazy how a little metal changes everything. I tried to breathe but all the oxygen was gone. Just a ghost trapped in the house waiting for the dawn. And the wind was howling through the trees like it was crying out your name. Nothing in this lonely room will ever be the same. Oh, the night you let me go, the stars refused to shine, the clock stopped ticking on the wall, freezing you and I And the loneliest I were, oh, the night you let me go. The stars refused to shine, the clock stopped ticking on the wall. Freezing you and I watched your taillights fade away into the dark. You stayed, leaving me to carry all this heavy, broken weight. The exact minute that my whole world broke into was the quiet, frozen second that I lost you. The night you let me go. Flickering blue, the neon sign fades out. The street is empty now, and I finally turn around. The night you let me go. Numbing agent. The coffee's cold, the static's loud. I'm hiding out inside this crowd, but everywhere I look I see the ghost of you. They say that time will clear the room, but it just smells like your perfume. And there's nothing left for a broken heart to do. So I poured a glass of something strong to blur the edge of what went wrong. And I'm just looking for a numbing agent, something to kill the sting of your goodbye. 'Cause looking at your pictures takes too much patience, and I'm too tired to sit around and cry. Yeah, the ice is melting in the glass. I'm praying that this pain will pass, but tomorrow I'll wake up and face the truth. There isn't a substance in this world that can wash away the memory of you. Still behind the door, I leave your keys upon the floor. It feels like treason just to move them out of sight. The silence here is way too loud. I used to be so fierce and proud, but I'm just a shadow sleeping on your side of the bed tonight. So I turn the music up real high to drown the sound of my own sigh. I'm just looking for a numbing agent, something to kill the sting of your goodbye. 'Cause looking at your pictures takes too much patience, and I'm too tired to sit around and cry. Substance in this world that can wash away the memory of you. They call it medicine, they call it vice. They say that every healing has a price, but they don't know the way you used to hold my hand. They don't know the ruin of a promised land. I'm trying to freeze the frame, trying to stall the clock, but the anesthesia wears off, and it's a sudden shock. To finally kill strong enough to make me forget you. No, nothing works. The anesthesia fails. I still feel it all. I still feel you. The rain never clears here. The weather app says it's sunny outside, but there's a localized storm that I just can't hide. It follows me down to the grocery store. It waits for me right by the passenger door. People are walking in t-shirts and shorts while I'm drowning inside of my own dark reports. They tell me the clouds are just passing on through, but they don't know the climate was built out of you. I look out the window, the pavement is dry, but there's a relentless downpour in my eye. I've ruined the carpet, I've ruined the sheets, just washing away all our old memories. I bought an umbrella to carry indoors, to keep me from sinking straight through the floorboards. But the fabric is leaking, the handle is old, and my bones are just permanently cold. Cause the rain never clears here, it just changes pace from a heavy dark flood to a mist on my face. They keep promising blue, keep on telling me wait, but the storm is locked down and it's bolted the gate. Yeah, the forecast is broken, the radar is blind. There's no silver lining for me left to find. You took all the summer and left me the feet in the rain. No, the rain never clears here. I remember the days when we burned like July. Not a single dark shadow up there in our sky. We laughed at the thunder, we laughed at the cold. We thought we had summers that couldn't grow old. But you packed up your sunshine and walked out the door and left me this monsoon I didn't ask for. Now the ceiling is dripping, the walls are all wet, and I'm breathing in air that is thick with regret. Is it a season or is it a life? This constant damp cold cutting through like a knife. I'm waiting for puddles to dry on the floor, but the sky just keeps opening up more and more. I've forgotten the feeling of heat on my skin. It's just water without, and it's water within. The gate, yeah, the forecast is broken, the radar is blind. There's no silver lining for me left to find. You took all the summer and left me the fear and the rain. No, the rain never clears here, just the drip, drip, drip on the windowsill. The world moves on, but my sky stands still, still raining, always raining. Clears here. The rain never clears here. his hands in the dark, and the silence begins its opening strain. No frantic pacing, no desperate spark, just the steady cold rhythm of late autumn rain. The floorboards are playing a low wooden hum, a percussion of footsteps that finally stopped. The kitchen clock acts like a muted snare drum, counting the seconds that we let get dropped. I used to try drowning the quiet with noise, I used to scream out for a ghost of a chance, but now I am tuning my internal voice to match the design of this delicate dance. And this is my solitude symphony, sweeping and grand, an orchestral arrangement of an empty hand. Let the violins weep for the promises made, let the brass section roar as the memories fade. I am lifting the baton, I'm taking the lead, conducting the heartbreak, the hollow, the need. It's a beautiful tragedy, perfectly played, my solitude symphony out in the shade. The bamboo fountain provides the woodwinds, a fluid looping melody under the stars. A mother cat passes where winter begins, oblivious to all of these lingering scars. The rusty gold table is perfectly set for the audience, the one that is sitting right here, no longer a victim of bitter regret, just watching the sheet music finally clear. Yeah, I used to try to drown the quiet with noise, I used to scream out for a ghost of a chance, but now I am tuning my internal voice to match the design of this delicate dance. And this is my solitude symphony, sweeping and grand, an orchestral arrangement of an empty hand. Let the violins weep for the promises made, let the brass section roar as the memories fade. I am lifting the baton, I'm taking the lead, conducting the heartbreak, the hollow, the need. It's a beautiful tragedy, perfectly played, my solitude symphony out in the shade. Every tear was a note, every silence a rest, every broken foundation a structural test. I am turning the static, the void and the rust into something magnificent, born from the dust. Hear the strings as they rise, hear the shadows collide. I am finally standing on the other Cause this is my solitude symphony, sweeping and grand, the ultimate anthem of an empty hand. The violins are done weeping for what couldn't last, the brass sections blowing away all the past. I've lifted the baton, I finished the piece, conducting the heartbreak right into release. It's a beautiful masterpiece, perfectly played. The final chord resolves, the curtain comes down. No applause in the room, no crowd in the town, but The air is clear and the music is done. The solitude symphony. Silence. Silence. Here is a lyrical draft for the weight of the atmosphere. This concept perfectly brings the project full circle, and gravity wins again. You dealt with the downward pull of the earth, but this track addresses the crushing, invisible pressure of the air around you. It's about that claustrophobic feeling where heartbreak makes the very act of breathing feel like you are lifting the sky on your shoulders. I've envisioned this as a sweeping atmospheric alternative track, starting with the low ambience and through a massive breathless wall of crashing, echoey percussion. The weight of the atmosphere. They say the air is empty, say it's light as a feather, just a transparent blanket to hold in the weather. But they don't know the science of a world torn apart, or the barometric pressure of a broken heart. I'm standing in the kitchen, but I'm struggling to breathe, trapped beneath the ceiling that refuses to leave. 14 pounds of pressure on every square inch, and under your memory I'm starting to flinch. I open up the window just to catch a quick breeze, but the oxygen is heavy, hitting down to my knees. It feels like an ocean sitting right on my head, a column of lead stretching over the bed. You used to be the spaces where the oxygen grew. I used to breathe easy when I was next to you, but you were stripped the ozone, let the universe fall, and left me to carry the weight of it all. And it's the weight of the atmosphere crushing me down, slow motion avalanche over the town. You can't see the anchor, you can't see the chain, but the air is too thick with the ghost of your name. I'm fighting for oxygen, gasping for blue, but the skies are blanket made entirely of you. Yeah, the pressure is rising, it's locking the gears, and I'm suffocating under the weight of the atmosphere. The weather report says the skies are all clear, but there's a localized vacuum following me here, a vacuum that sucks all the life from my lungs and twists all the happy songs right off our tongues. I'm a deep sea diver who forgot how to float, with 100 miles of sky pressing down on my throat. Every step is a battle, every breath is a war against an invisible hand pushing me to the floor. Is it physics or sorrow that's breaking my spine? This heavy alignment of your life and mine. I try to stand straight, try to lift up my face, but I'm losing my footing in this empty space. The air is a hammer, the air is a shroud, and I'm buried alive underneath the dark cloud. Cause it's the weight of the atmosphere crushing me down, a in and out, but the air is full of a heavy doubt. So much pressure, so much sky, too much sky for a boy who forgot how to fly. The weight of the atmosphere. Time capsule of regret. I found a shoebox in the attic, crawl space floor, buried underneath the things we don't use anymore. A Polaroid of us from 2024, laughing on the carpet of our first apartment floor. I haven't touched this dust in what feels like a decade, looking at the promises that you and I had made. A concert ticket stub, a handwritten receipt from the night we fell in love on that rainy city street. There's a silver key that doesn't fit a single door, and a letter that you wrote me saying who could ask for more. It's a time capsule of everything we used to be, back when you were half of me, back when we were free. But the plastic's getting brittle and the colors start to fade, just like the reservation for the life we never made. I'm holding pieces of a past that couldn't survive the freeze, down on my knees, begging the memories please. And oh, I'm digging up a time capsule of my regret, burying my head in all the things I can't forget. We locked away our tomorrows in a box of yesterday, and threw the key into the dark and watched it drift away. Now I'm sitting in the wreckage of the plans we used to set, choking on the dust of this time capsule of regret. Time capsule of regret. Did we pack it up too early? Did we give up on the flame? Or did we just get tired of crying out each other's name? I'm sealing up the cardboard, I'm taping up the seams, putting back the ghosts of all our broken, unlived dreams. Goodbye to the Polaroid, goodbye to the key. I'm leaving this regret where it was always meant to be, underneath the dust, just a shadow of you and me. I'm down on my knees in the living room light, with a plastic lint roller, a desperate fight, trying to clear out the fabric and thread from the corners where you used to lay down your head. The house is too quiet, the furniture's bare, but I keep finding strands of your long golden hair, deep in the fibers, woven so tight, like a ghost that refuses to step out of sight. It's easy to pack up a suitcase and leave, to walk out the door while the other one grieves. But you left a million small pieces behind, trapped in the textiles and trapped in my mind. And there are traces of you in the carpet tonight, catching the edge of the low afternoon light. Every indentation where your feet used to press is a physical map of my current distress. Yeah, I'm vacuuming ruins, I'm cleaning the floor, trying to erase what I used to adore. But the deeper I look, the more it appears, traces of you washed in my tears. out the back where the bamboo sways. The fountain is trickling the same as old days. The water keeps moving, it doesn't look back, following a clean, predictable track. But inside these walls everything is standing still, and I'm fighting a shadow with no physical will. A single stray earring, a clip by the sink. Every tiny reminder forces me to think. It's easy to pack up a suitcase and leave, to walk out the door while the other one grieves. But you left a million small pieces behind, trapped in the textiles and trapped in my mind. And there are traces of you in the carpet tonight, catching the edge of the low afternoon light. Every indentation where your feet used to press is a physical map of my current distress. Yeah, I'm vacuuming ruins, I'm cleaning the floor, trying to erase what I used to adore. But the deeper I look, the more it appears. Traces of you washed in my tears, washed in my tears. Oh, I wanna rip up the floorboards, tear out the threads, clear out the static that lives in our beds. Why should a house hold a memory so deep? Long after you've gone and found a new place to sleep, you tore us apart, but you left the design embedded forever in this home of mine. Just a thread, just a hair, just a shadow in the chair. I'm leaving the floor, I'm closing the door. Traces of you. Traces of you. If only I could. I tried to find the place where the feeling began, the exact conversation, the touch of your hand, to see if I could trace it all the way to the start and pull the thread loose from the meat of my heart. But love isn't built like a house made of blocks. You can't just disassemble the keys and the locks. It's a chemical stain on the fabric of time, a beautiful, permanent, terrible crime. I can delete every photo and clear out the text. I can pretend that I'm fine with whatever comes next, but my mind is a graveyard that keeps you alive, and I don't know how many more ghosts can survive. And if only I could, how would I love you tonight? Strip all the color and turn us to white. Take back the midnight confessions we made, and watch every promise we whispered just fade. Yeah, I pull out the stitches, I break every code, and walk far away from the shattered old road. I'd unhear your voice and I'd unsee your face. If only I could, I would clear out your space. but I can't unlove you. The bamboo fountain out back is still pouring a stream, and I'm sitting alone in a fragmented dream, watching another catwalk with the kittens in line. They don't have to fight with a broken design. They just live in the moment, they breathe in the air, while I'm trapped in a memory of you in that chair. I wanna forget how your laughter would sound before our whole kingdom was burned to the ground. I can delete every photo and clear out the text. I can pretend that I'm fine with whatever comes next, but my mind is a graveyard that keeps you alive, and I don't know how many more ghosts can survive. And if only I could, how would I love you tonight? Strip all the color and turn us to white. Take back the midnight confessions we made, and watch every promise we whisper just fade. Yeah, I pull out the stitches, I break every code, and walk far away from the shattered old road. I'd unhear your voice and I'd unsee your face. If only I could, I would clear out your Teach me the science of turning it off. Show me the way to be completely soft. How do I unshare a life that we grew? How do I make myself a stranger to you? It's a physical weight, it's a sickness inside. There is no place left for a shadow to hide. No place left to all the places where you're still alert, but the history stays, the pattern is true. I can't unlove you. I can't unlove you. Used to be your savior, I used to be the one who caught you when you fell, the only voice that reached you in your private hell. I kept the shadows at bay, I held the bedroom door, I washed the wreckage of your storms right off the bathroom floor. You called me your anchor, you called me your grace. I was the only safe thing left in this crowded place, but a shoulder to cry on turned into a crutch, and I gave you everything until I didn't have much. I watched your eyes clear up as mine began to fade. I became the sacrifice for every plan we made. You started standing upright, you learned how to breathe, and as you grew your wings, you forgot about me. Now you're looking at the sky my fingers were torn. Now you're healed, and I'm the one who's bruised and worn. And oh, it kills me how the story had to end. I was your shelter, your doctor, your friend, but you don't need a savior when you finally save yourself. You just leave the old hero collecting dust upon the shelf. I taught you how to fly, now you're chasing the blue. And I'm just the ghost of who used to save you. Am I allowed to be angry? Am I allowed to be broken? I'm the one who pulled you out of the smoke. You walked out of the fire looking beautiful and new, and left me burning in the room I cleared for you. You don't look back, no you don't even blink. How did my rescue mission leave me here to sing? Used to be your savior, now I'm just a casualty. You always hurt me with a gentle hand, like pouring silk over shifting sand. Your cruelest words are whispered soft and low, a midnight lullaby to make the poison grow. I wore your disregard just like a heavy fur, lost in the luxury of the way we were. You wrapped your fingers tight around my throat, but left behind a perfect velvet note. They see the marks and ask me how I stayed, why I didn't run when all the colors decayed. But they don't know how soft the shadow feels when it's a beautiful addiction that steals. You didn't break me with a heavy stone, you did it with a touch that felt like home, a slow, expensive kind of sabotage, a masterpiece inside a dark garage. And these are velvet bruises on my skin, the pretty places where the pain crawled in. You made the damage look so damn refined, an elegant disaster in the back of my mind. Yeah, it hurts like hell, but it feels like wealth, the way you beautifully ruined my health. I'm black and blue, but I'm just too in, covered in velvet bruises on my skin. The purple's deep, the lavender is sweet, a royal fabric covering my defeat. I trace the edges in the morning mirror. The longer you're gone, the patterns get clearer. You were a habit that I couldn't afford, a rich man's war, a double-edged sword. I paid the price and let the structure fall, just to be the prettiest ghost in the hall. Is it a crime if the weapon is soft, if the hands that crushed you held you aloft? You were a dark satin sheet over the blade, a beautiful excuse for the mess that we made. And still sinking down into the plush, silenced by your expensive toxic hush. I'm still wearing you everywhere. A beautiful scar, a luxurious ache. Look at the mess that we managed to make. Velvet bruises. Velvet bruises. I'm sitting right here on the edge of the couch while you're scrolling through photos of friends out in town. I ask how your day was, you give me a shrug, muttering something from deep in your mug. I used to be a fire, a beautiful spark, the only thing pulling you out of the dark. But the colors are faded, the pattern is set, and I've turned into someone you easily forget. You chose the design, you picked out the shade, you pasted me up where the memories were made. But once I was settled, you stopped looking back and left me to blend in the back of the track. 'Cause I'm just a wallpaper person to you, part of the room that you're used to walking through, a quiet pattern on a structural wall that you never notice when you pass through the hall. Yeah, I'm holding up the ceiling, I'm keeping out the cold, but I'm just a texture that's starting to grow old. You look at the mirror, you look at your screen, but I'm just the background of your everyday scene. Yeah, a wallpaper person. The sun's coming up through the windows out back, staying in the floor in the geometric track. The bamboo fountain is trickling slow, a repetitive rhythm that everyone knows. I'm fixed to the corner, I don't make a sound while you pack up your keys and you head into town. I'm part of the house now, like timber and stone, a decorative feature for being alone. You chose the design, you picked out the shade, you pasted me up where the memories were made. But once I was settled, you stopped looking back and left me to blend in the back of the track. 'Cause I'm just a wallpaper person to you, part of the room that you're used to walking through, a quiet pattern on a structural wall that you never notice when you pass through the hall. Yeah, I'm holding up the ceiling, I'm keeping out the cold, but I'm just a texture that's starting to grow old. You look at the mirror, you look at your screen, but structural wall that you'll never notice when you pass through the hall. I'm keeping you warm, I'm keeping out the cold, but I'm just a texture that's already old. Just a pattern, just a shade, watching the light begin to fade, peeling at the edges. Wallpaper person. Wallpaper person. We were good on paper. I'm looking at the checklist that I made when I was 21. Everything I thought I needed when the day was done. You matched the description down to the very shade of blue. Smart, kind, dependable. God, it looks so good on you. Our families got along, we shared a mutual group of friends. We had a 5-year plan that laid out perfectly from end to end. No messy screaming matches, no major faults that I could find. Just a flawless, seamless blueprint of two futures intertwined. We bought the mid-century modern couch that fit the living room. We hosted dinner parties under a perfect crescent moon. On paper we were gold, on paper we were meant to be the kind of couple people look at and wish that they could see. But you can't warm a house with a blueprint that's just cold and flat. And you can't force a spark just because it makes sense on the mat. I stared at you across the table while the candle started to bleed, and realized you had everything I wanted, but nothing that I need. 'Cause we were so good on paper, yeah, we were a perfect work of art. Perfect paragraphs and margins, just no beating in the heart. We checked every single box, we drew a flawless straight line. But you can't build a fire out of a design. It was a beautiful draft, a cinematic view, but we were only good on paper, and I was dying next to you. There's no ink for the passion, no font for the soul, no equation you can write to make a broken pieces whole. I hated myself for wanting to tear the pages right in two, because there wasn't a single thing wrong with the story or with you. But a perfect resume doesn't mean you love the job. And a quiet, flawless life just left me with a silent sob. 'Cause we were so good on paper, yeah, we were a perfect work of art. Perfect paragraphs and margins, just no beating in the heart. We checked every single box, we drew a flawless straight line. But you can build a fire out of a design. It was a beautiful draft, a cinematic view, but we were only good on paper, and I was dying withered before the bloom. We were just a seedling in the April mud, two tiny green leaves waiting for the flood. We talked about the summer like a guarantee, believing we would grow into a canopy. I counted up the buds on the morning vine, swearing every single one was yours and mine. But there's a sudden frost creeping on the grass, and the springtime magic didn't get to pass. You didn't give the roots any time to hold before you got afraid of the incoming cold. You pulled your hands away from the fragile stem and left the quiet dreams where we buried them. It's a tragic kind of winter when the sun is bright, to watch a living thing lose its appetite. We had the soil, we had the morning dew, but I was cultivating a ghost in you. And we withered before the bloom, left a garden full of ghosts in a crowded room. We never got to see the colors taking flight, never got to open up beneath the light. Just a possibility buried in the clay, a beautiful tomorrow that was thrown away. Yeah, the frost came early and it sealed our doom. And we withered before the bloom. We withered before the bloom. I see the other flowers lining down the street, opening their petals in the summer heat. They get to taste the honey, get to feel the bees, while we are just a memory frozen in the freeze. It's the heaviest grief when a story ends before the first chapter even begins to bend. A monument, or maybe a castle made of air, and a patch of dead dirt where you used to care. We could have been a wildfire, could have been a rose, the prettiest dynamic that the season knows. But you cut the water line, you shut out the sun, and ended the forever that had just begun. Now I'm holding on to petals that will never grow, choking on the harvest that will never know. Before the bloom, just a tight green bud that'll never see the red. Just a quiet plot in a garden bed. No summer for us, no colors to show. We died in the dirt before we got to grow. Wither before the bloom. You took the best of me. I'm looking at the person in the bathroom glass, and I don't recognize the hollow stare. A cold reflection of a time that passed, a stranger wearing clothes I used to wear. I used to be so easy with a casual smile. I used to let the light just pour right in. Now I haven't laughed a real laugh in a long, long while, and I'm just tracking where the lines begin. You packed your bags and you cleared out the space, but you took more than what fit in the case. You reached inside when my guard and stole the only gold in this whole damn town. 'Cause you took the best of me when you walked out the door, left the wreckage and the splinters sitting on the floor. Yeah, you took the kindness, the trust and the glow, the beautiful parts that I used to show. And now I'm standing here empty and cold, holding on to stories that will never be retold. You got the premium, the bright and the free, and you left the bitter, broken remainder of me. Yeah, you took the best of me. I go out to the garden just to breathe the air. The bamboo fountain trickles its familiar tune. The mother cat is resting by the stone seat there. Under the pale unfeeling light of a morning moon, they still have the nature, they still have the grace. The world is operating by a grand design, but I'm a broken mechanism in an empty space, a hollow instrument that's running out of time. You packed your bags and you cleared out the space, but you took more than what fit in the case. You reached inside when my guard was down and stole the only gold in this whole damn town. 'Cause you took the best of me when you walked out the door, left the wreckage and the splinters sitting on the floor. Yeah, you took the kindness, the trust and the glow, the beautiful parts that I used to show. And now I'm standing here empty and cold, holding on to stories that will never be retold. You got the premium, the bright and the free, and you left the bitter, broken remainder of me. Did you need to drain me just to fill yourself up? Did you have to take the water from a dying man's cup? I am hollowed out, I am stripped to the bone, a decorated feature in a house made of stone. Give me back my laughter, give me back my light. I don't wanna be a weapon in the middle of the night. But you ran with the treasure, yeah, you ran with the prize, leaving nothing but the static running through my eyes. You took the gold, you took the spark, but you left me breathing here in the dark. And the dark is where the roots begin to grow. You took the best of me, but I'm keeping the rest.